So you saw the picture of that simple crane, and this is how you build it. Probably 20 bucks worth to do it. You get some 1x4 from the lumberyard. This is a 1x4. It's only 3.5 inches by 3/4, but they call it a 1x4. And you see where I made a mark 2.5 inches from the bottom. Drew a line all the way along. And then I'm going to drill 3 holes for a 3/8 inch dowel. And the holes are 1 inch from the end, then 8 inch, then 16 inch. Got that? Now, if you have a 3/8 drill bit and you're drilling a hole for a 3/8 dowel, it's going to be real tight. Get the next bigger drill bit so it'll be easier to slide everything in and out. Okay, so you've got your an 8-foot long 1x4. That'll give you these 2 pieces, 30 inches long, and these 3 cross pieces that are about 5 inches long. Screw them all together, but first slide the dowels in, like so. So sort of eyeball it to see that the dowel is at right angles to the side pieces. Then screw them together. Now, this is not critical. I have one at the end. Hold on a second. One at the end, one towards the back, and one sort of in the middle. Now, as long as this one is not in the way of the, well, one thing at a time. Okay, then you need 4 pieces, 11.5 inches long. These are 1x3, not 1x4. You can see it's not as wide. So get 4 of these 1x3s, 11 inches long. Drill holes at each end, coming in 1 inch in from the end on both sides. And you've got a bunch of these 3/8 dowels. 2 of these pieces will go on the inside of the crane body. I'm calling this the inside. This is the outside. Okay, come around over here so you can see that a little better. Okay, outside, inside. Then take another dowel. That's how you connect all of them. So these holes are a lot bigger than 3/8, which makes it easy to slide the dowels in. Now, when the holes are a lot bigger, means all this is pretty sloppy. So, one thing you can do is take some more screws. Oh, the screws I used in here were 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Here's another 1.5 inch screw. Do a close-up of that one. So I use these 1.5 inch screws. Makes everything much tighter. So once you have this set up, you can put in a screw in each one of these, make it a little more secure. Okay, so that's the crane body. Now for the boom. Same thing, these are going to be 1x3s, not 1x4s. Right? the boom is 3 feet long, so you need two 3-footers and 4 of these 1-footers. Oh, these are 1 by 3 also. So a 10 or 12-footer or 2 8-footers, that'd probably be easier. Gives you everything you need. Now the boom is connected with 2 short connector pieces. These are 1.5 long, whatever you've got, 1.5, 2 inch. 2 of them. Same thing, screw, put in a screw, one on each side, here and here. The spacing of this is also not critical. As long as it's not too close to where the boom is going to attach. Oh, one more thing. So you remember we have to connect the boom, the lines on the boom to make it go up and down. So we drilled a drill line 1.25 inches in from the bottom, so that's in the middle of the board, the 1 by 3. 1 inch in from the end, I drilled a nice big hole. That's where the dowel is going to go. The boom is going to pivot on that dowel. Then you need 2 holes, 1/4 inch. You're going to have 1/4 inch bolts. Zoom in on that. You can drill a 1/4 inch hole here because a 1/4 inch bolt will slide in nice and easy. Now come over here. 2 different lengths. This one is 4 inch. This one is 4 inch. That's big enough. Oh, you got to get a pulley wheel. Same thing. You can get something like this at the hardware store. Get something with a 1/4 inch hole in the middle to go through the 1/4 inch dowel. So that goes in the front of the boom. With a nut. The next one is longer. It's longer so it can stick out at both ends because that's where we're going to attach the sling. So I put you'll see why I put this washer in here. Same thing, a washer at the other end. Put the nut on loose, you're not trying to tighten it up. You'll see why in a minute. So we're going to mount the boom to the crane body. Now we have to somehow attach that to the supports here. And I have to go get the sling. So